Hi, my name is Vic Weens. I'm the Interim General Director of Multiply. I'm happy to bring a short report to you today. I want to refer you to the Impact Report, which I think is just inspiring and very informative. And I offer a devotional thought to introduce that report, and it's about hope. Hope remains. Our first hope is in God. Romans 15 refers to the God who gives endurance and encouragement, the God of hope. I have some confident hopes I'd like to share with you today. I'm confident that our current global workers and our global partners are pressing on at their posts around the world, serving faithfully and fruitfully. We have sent 76 workers from our North American churches. Our sister conferences around the world have also placed 19 international partner missionaries on our teams. And then we partner together with global workers from networks and other kinds of partnerships around the world with 80 workers in that group altogether. So we have many workers serving with us in 70 different countries around the world. And I'm hopeful that there will be new workers. Currently, we are actually in discerning conversations with at least 25 potential long-term missionaries. At least 4 of these are in a pre-launch phase, and we hope to be able to send them out this year yet. I'm confident that the new partners that have come into our orbit will also bring fruit and fruit that remains from the gospel. We have new partnerships in the Amazon rainforest. We have new partnerships in a number of countries in the Middle East. We have new partnerships also in North America among immigrant groups, among the Punjabi population in the lower mainland of British Columbia. And elsewhere in Canada, we have new partnerships with Congolese immigrant groups in different states in the US. And I'm hopeful that our many investments in training will bear much fruit and fruit that remains. We've helped to build a large training center in northern India. We are developing a non-formal modular training curriculum that is now being translated into 10 different languages. And we offer scholarships together with our international community of Mennonite Brethren, ICOM. I want to thank you for your partnership in the gospel, for your faithful and generous giving, for your praying. Please continue. Multiply is committed to reaching the lost, to making disciples, to planting churches, and to doing this in a holistic manner all around the world. Let's continue to work together so that the world may know Jesus. Thank you.
Hello, MB Church of Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. I'm Lloyd Ledkeman, your regional mobilizer with Multiply. Every week, I get to hear stories of how God is changing lives through our global network of teams and ministries who are making disciples that make disciples. I get to hear stories like a few weeks ago, as Myanmar peoples continue to just flood into Thailand, our local Thai churches, together with the Thai Myanmar churches, brought aid to the refugees. Now, cultural divides and racial tensions melted away as diverse people responded with practical items such as food, blankets, medicine, and toiletries. Also, spiritual food was shared as they ate, sang, and prayed and worshiped together. Louise Sinclair Peters shared with Carol, my wife, on a Zoom call last week, I've seen 4 miraculous healings today in the refugee camp, and a small church has begun. God is on the move. Stories like this build my faith. In 2021, there were 25 missionaries from central Canada, that's Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, serving in 8 different countries around the world. However, Richard and Hazel Funk recently retired to Saskatchewan, and Trevor and Joan Goddard have relocated to BC. So Jesus said, the harvest is plentiful, and yet the workers are few. So let's get practical. Maybe you have individuals or families within your church community who may be on the edge of committing their lives to Jesus' mission like the Funks and Goddards did decades ago. Are there folks who are eager for people to know Jesus and are asking, like, what's my role in Jesus' kingdom? Are there people asking for help in discerning their global impact? Well, the Focus Internship Program may be a pathway to discernment. We plant people in a missional community for a season. Together, they will walk through calling, training, equipping, and practical service. We also have our Multiply modules available online or in person, and they're designed for all of us to grow missionally. We have one called Global Connections. It's happening April 29th to May 1st, exploring how to transcend culture and worldviews when sharing the gospel. And that one's by Nasser El-Khattani. And then there's Heart Shift, May 13th to 15th, a weekend exploring God's heart for our First Nations people with John and Jennifer Johnstone. And then there's Disciple Making Movements with Derek Parento. This one is going to be postponed until the fall, but DMM is used worldwide in making disciples who make disciples, and it can be easily adapted to our churches, our small groups, or even a passionate individual. Now, I can't forget to mention, we've continued to offer programs through the pandemic, our SOAR programs. SOAR is an introduction to living on mission, a 5 to 10 days of resourcing and service together in teams, and all ages are welcome. SOAR Saskatchewan has just finished up this February. SOAR Heartland in Manitoba is the last week in March, and SOAR Alberta is in Calgary for Stampede July 8th to 12th this year. We also have Trek training, and it kind of hits the road. We're offering it in 2 places, and they're going to move around a little bit, Central Canada and the Midwest. And Trek is for young adults 18 to 22 years old, and it's about engaging Jesus' kingdom life with God, self, others, and creation. We also have something called the Impact Award, and this was a beta test year for the Impact Award. We had 25 churches participating across Western Canada. Churches applied for $2,000 of direct funding intended to be used as a missionary stipend for students in their first year of university. So for more information, please go to our website. And that just about does it. You'll find links to some of the resources I've mentioned in your virtual handbooks for Assembly and on our website at multiply.net. And you'll find our full global impact report there as well, complete with financials and statistics like the number of countries that you have sent workers to and how many churches have been planted this year. Videos like this are no substitute for real conversation, so please give us a call or drop us a note. Let's all work together so that the world may know Jesus.